Hello, I'm Hank Calzaretta, a Senior Client Solutions Engineer at Ocient. I wanted to talk to you today about the call detail record use case of Ocient. I'll refer to call detail records as CDRs throughout this video. Every time a text message or voice call is sent or received on your mobile device, a record of that activity is logged someplace in the world. Information about each call or text is collected by sensors in the mobile network and sent to a centralized collector, where they are converted to CDRs, event detail records, or EDRs, and usage detail records, or UDRs. Big data is frequently described using the 3 V's: volume, velocity, and variety. And this description can certainly be applied to telecom data. Telecom data volume is steadily increasing at an unprecedented rate with the proliferation of mobile devices and features. The data retention policies imposed by government regulations is driving additional infrastructure costs. Telecom data is highly diverse in that it can be structured, semi-structured, or unstructured. Rich transformation functions within the Ocient Loading and Transformation Service can be used to transform JSON or CSV records from either files or Kafka topics into relational database rows. The speed at which this data is generated, collected, and distributed is also increasing, thereby placing greater demands on current data ingestion methods. The Ocient Hyperscale Data Warehouse loading infrastructure can ingest this data at rates exceeding millions of rows per second. This data is available for querying in seconds or minutes. Additional challenges presented are data quality. The sheer volume of data coming from different sources requires rigorous processing to make it digestible for business monitoring. Analysts spend 70% of their time ensuring data quality. High data dimensionality. Telecom operators track hundreds of data attributes using CDR, UDR, and EDR network element logs. That makes it difficult to determine correlations and patterns in telecom data. Data compliance. Telecom operators need to ensure that they are following data compliance standards like GDPR and CCPA. Today, the 3 primary uses of CDR data are billing, network management, and law enforcement investigations. A full-featured system like Ocient Hyperscale Data Warehouse can not only assist customers with meeting or exceeding their current business obligations, but it can also be used to greatly increase the value of this data using advanced analytics, machine learning, and geospatial capabilities. Some analytics examples include calculating the average revenue per user, the number of units used by a subscriber, the number of SMS messages by subscriber, or the customer churn rate. These metrics can all be calculated by time period or geospatial location. A few machine learning examples include network management and optimization, correlate the dropped calls to network congestion or mobile device models. Fraud detection. CDRs can be analyzed and clustered to find anomalous traffic patterns. Clusters of known fraudulent calls can be used to identify suspicious calls that fall into the same cluster. Customer churn prediction. Study the reasons why customers leave for another provider and apply those to predicting future churn. The geospatial features of Ocient can be used to study traffic patterns by location, correlating call traffic to regional events like storms or civil unrest. For example, a search can be performed which can find common calling and caller numbers in the same geographical location. Thanks for joining me in this walkthrough of our call data records use case. Go to ocient.com to learn more.